Welcome to my channel. Today's topic is Unleash Unlimited Potential. Right now, in this very moment, you are sitting on top of the greatest power source in the universe. Not nuclear energy, not solar power, not even the force of gravity itself. I am talking about the unlimited potential that lies dormant within you. But here is the truth. Most people will never tell you 99% of human beings will die with their music still inside them. They will take their dreams, their possibilities, their power to the grave. They will live lives of quiet desperation, settling for mediocrity when they were designed for greatness. But not you, not today. Today, we are going to shatter every limiting belief, every excuse, every wall that's been keeping you from the life you were meant to live. Today, we unleash your unlimited potential. The prison of limiting beliefs. Let me ask you a question that's going to change everything. What would you attempt if you knew you could not fail? Stop for a moment. Really think about it. What dreams have you buried? What goals have you abandoned? What version of yourself have you given up on? I will tell you what happened. Somewhere along the way, someone convinced you that you were not enough. Maybe it was a teacher who said you were not smart enough. Maybe it was a parent who said you were not talented enough. Maybe it was society that said you are not born into the right circumstances. But here is what I know after working with few people across the globe. Your past does not equal your future. The story you have been telling yourself about your limitations is nothing but a lie. The elephant rope story. Picture this. A baby elephant is tied to a small stake with a thin rope. The baby elephant tries to break free but can't. It tries and tries until finally it gives up. Years later, this massive, powerful elephant capable of uprooting trees is still tied to that same small stake with that same thin rope. But now it does not even try to break free. Why? Because it believes it cannot. That elephant is you. That rope is your limiting beliefs. And that stake is a story you have been telling yourself about what's possible for your life. But unlike that elephant, you have something extraordinary. Choice. You can choose to break free. You can choose to rewrite your story. You can choose to unleash your unlimited potential. The four pillars of limitation. There are four pillars that keep people trapped in mediocrity. Pillar one, the comfort zone. Your comfort zone is not your friend, it's your enemy disguised as safety. Every dream you have ever had lives outside your comfort zone. Every breakthrough, every achievement, every moment of growth happens when you step into the unknown. Pillar two, the comparison trap. You're not competing with anyone else. You're competing with who you were yesterday. Stop measuring your chapter 1 against someone else's chapter 20. Your only competition is your former self. Pillar 3, the perfection paralysis. Perfectionism is not a pursuit of excellence, it's the pursuit of approval. It's fear wearing a mask. Done is better than perfect. Progress is better than perfection. Action is better than intention. Pillar 4, the victim mentality. Life does not happen to you, it happens for you. Every challenge is a chance to grow, every setback is a setup for a comeback. You are not a victim of your circumstances, you are the architect of your destiny. The neuroscience of transformation. Here is something that will blow your mind. Your brain is not fixed, it's not permanent, it's not unchangeable. Scientists call it neuroplasticity, but I call it hope, a ray of hope. Every single day, your brain creates new neural pathways. Every time you think a new thought, every time you take a new action, every time you challenge a limiting belief, you are literally rewiring your brain for success. The reticular activating system. Your brain has a filter called a reticular activating system. It's like Google for your mind. Whatever you focus on consistently, your brain will find evidence for. If you focus on why you can't succeed, your brain will show you all the reasons you are right. But if you focus on possibilities, on solutions, on potential, your brain will find those too. This is why two people can look at the same situation and see completely different realities. One sees obstacles, the other sees opportunities. One sees problems, the other sees possibilities. One sees limitations, the other sees unlimited potential. The biology of breakthrough. When you're about to make a breakthrough, your body will try to stop you. It will create fear, anxiety, doubt. Why? Because your nervous system is designed to keep you safe, not to help you grow. Safety and growth cannot coexist. But here is the secret. Feel the fear and do it anyway. That discomfort you feel, that's not a sign to stop. It's a sign you're on the right track. It's your old self fighting to survive while your new self fights to be born. Neuroplasticity in action. Studies shows that London taxi drivers have enlarged hippocampus regions because they have memorized every street in the city. Musicians have enlarged motor cortex regions. Athletes have enhanced neural pathways for their specific sports. What does this mean for you? It means you can literally reshape your brain for success. You can develop the neural pathways of confidence, of abundance, of unlimited potential. The power of identity transformation. Your identity is the most powerful force in human psychology. Everything you do is consistent with who you believe you are. If you see yourself as someone who struggles with money, you'll find ways to struggle with money. If you see yourself as someone who is unlucky in love, you'll create that reality. But if you see yourself as someone who is worthy of abundance, who is capable of extraordinary love, who is destined for greatness, then that becomes your reality. The identity shift process. Right now, I want you to imagine the person you want to become. Not just what you want to have, but who you want to be. What does this person believe? How do they walk? How do they talk? How do they handle challenges? How do they treat others? How do they treat themselves? This is not fantasy. This is your future self calling you forward. This is who you really are underneath all the limiting beliefs and programming. The three levels of change. There are three levels of change. Level one, environment. This is changing your external circumstances, new job, new house, new relationship. This is the least effective level because you're still the same person in a new environment. Level 2, behavior. This is changing what you do. New habits, new routines, new actions. This is more effective but still limited because you're using willpower to override your identity. Level 3, identity. This is changing who you are. When you change your identity, your behavior changes automatically. You don't have to force yourself to act differently. You naturally act in alignment with who you believe you are. The story of the recovering addict. There is a difference between someone who says, I am trying to quit smoking, and someone who says, I am not a smoker. The first person is fighting their identity every day. The second person has already won the battle at the identity level. The same is true for you. Don't just try to act successful. Become successful. Don't just try to act confident. Become confident. Don't just try to act someone with unlimited potential. Become someone with unlimited potential. The compound effect of daily disciplines. Success is not a destination, it's a daily practice. Every day, you are either building the life you want or settling for the life you have. There is no neutral. You're either growing or dying, moving forward or falling behind. The penny analogy. If I offered you a penny that doubled every day for 30 days or $1 million right now, which would you choose? Most people would choose the $1 million. But that penny, through the power of compound interest, would be worth over $5 million after 30 days. This is the power of consistency. Small actions repeated daily create extraordinary results. But here is the catch. You won't see the results immediately. For the first 20 days, that penny is still worth less than $1. But on day 21, everything changes. That's the power of compound effect. The success equation. Success equals small disciplines plus consistency into time. It's not about making huge changes overnight. It's about making small improvements every single day. 1% better every day compounds into 37 times better over a year. The 4 pillars of daily disciplines. Pillar 1, physical mastery. Your body is your temple. How you treat your body determines how you feel, how you think, and how you perform. Exercise is not just about looking good, it's about feeling unstoppable. Pillar 2, mental mastery. Feed your mind like you feed your body. Read for 30 minutes a day. Listen to educational content. Challenge your thinking. Your mind is a muscle. Use it or lose it. Pillar 3, emotional mastery. Your emotions are not your enemy, they are your compass. Learn to feel your emotions without being controlled by them. Develop emotional intelligence, practice gratitude, cultivate inner peace. Pillar 4, spiritual mastery. Connect with something bigger than yourself. Whether it's nature, meditation, prayer, or service to others, spiritual practice gives your life meaning and purpose. The psychology of breakthrough. Every breakthrough begins with a break with. You must break with your old patterns, your old habits, your old identity. You must be willing to let go of who you have been to become who you are meant to be. The breakthrough formula. Breakthrough equals clarity plus leverage plus strategy into massive action. Clarity. You must know exactly what you want. Not kind of, not sort of, exactly precise. Vague goals produce vague results. Specific goals produce specific results. Leverage. You must have a compelling reasons why you want what you want. Your why must be so strong that it pulls you through the inevitable challenges. Strategy. You must have a plan. A goal without a plan is just a wish, but a plan without action is just a dream. Massive action. You must take massive, consistent action. Knowledge without action is worthless. Action without knowledge is dangerous, but knowledge plus action equals power. The pain pleasure principles. Human beings are motivated by two forces, the desire to avoid pain and the desire to gain pleasure. But here is what's fascinating. We will do more to avoid pain than to gain pleasure. Right now, you associate more pain with changing than with staying the same. But what if you flip that? What if you associated massive pain with staying stuck and massive pleasure with breaking through? The leverage exercise. Think about your biggest goal. Now answer these questions. What will it cost you if you don't achieve this goal? What will it cost your family if you don't achieve this goal? What will cost your future self if you don't achieve this goal? What will you gain when you achieve this goal? What will your family gain when you achieve this goal? What will your future self gain when you achieve this goal? Feel the pain of not changing. Feel the pleasure of transformation. This is your leverage. The energy of unlimited potential. Energy is everything. Your energy determines your decision. Your decisions determine your destiny. If you want to change your life, you must change your energy. The energy pyramid. At the bottom of the pyramid is your physical energy. This comes from how you move your body, what you eat, how you breathe, how you sleep. In the middle is your emotional energy. This comes from your thoughts, your focus, your mental state. At the top is your spiritual energy. This comes from a sense of purpose, your connection to something greater, your commitment to growth and contribution. The physiology of peak performance. Your physiology shapes your psychology. Change how you use your body and you change how you feel. Stand tall, breathe deeply, move with purpose, smile. Your body is a powerful tool for transformation. The morning ritual. How you start your day determines how you live your day. Create a morning ritual that puts you in a peak state. Movement, get your body moving, exercise, stretch, dance, breathing. Practice deep, intentional breathing. Gratitude, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Visualization, see yourself achieving your goals. Affirmation, declare who you are becoming. The evening ritual. How you end your day determines how you start tomorrow. Reflection. What went well today? Learning. What did you learn today? Planning. What are your priorities for tomorrow? Gratitude. What are you grateful for? Intention. Set your intention for tomorrow. The moment of decision. Right now, you are at a crossroads. You can choose to go back to your old life, your old patterns, your old limitations, or you can choose to step into your unlimited potential. This is not about positive thinking. This is not about wishful dreaming. This is about making a decision. The word decision comes from a Latin word decidere, which means to cut off. When you make a real decision, you cut off all other possibilities. Decide right now. Are you going to be someone who talks about their dreams or someone who lives them? Are you going to be someone who makes excuses or someone who makes progress? Are you going to be someone who settles for ordinary or someone who demands extraordinary? Your unlimited potential is not a destination, it's a way of being. It's not something you achieve, it's something you are. You don't have to earn it, you don't have to prove it, you don't have to wait for permission. You have unlimited potential right now. You have always had it. You will have always have it within you. The only question is, will you unleash it? The time is now. The place is here. The person is you. Unleash your unlimited potential. The world is waiting for what you have to offer. Remember, you are not limited by your past. You are not limited by your circumstances. You are not limited by other people's opinion. You are only limited by your own thinking. Change your thinking, change your life, unleash your unlimited potential. The time is now. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.